Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha, Quadash, double honor to the apostles, bishops, elders, the great millstone, who rule well. Peace and blessings to you, fellow brothers, pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Ishabel Chana coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha, Quadash, shalom, shalom to the Lord's elect. Okay, and this is going to be another health video, and this is going to be for the gallbladder. Okay, and this was a question that was posed to me on how to deal with gallstones. Okay, and you have a lot of brothers and sisters that suffer with gallbladder issues. All right, so today I just put together a real basic protocol, but effective. Okay, simple, to start to help you with your gallbladder, in particular with stones. Okay, now this is not medical advice. This is only for educational purposes only. Okay, so you must, consult your medical provider, practitioner, and of course I have to say that due to you already know. Okay, so what is a gallstone? And this can be for any gallbladder, or even also liver. Okay, these two are connected to each other. All right, and a gallbladder stone is basically a cholesterol stone, essentially. Your body has lost the ability to break down and absorb fats. Okay, so these things accumulate. The liver creates bile, okay, which is a emulsifier. Okay, like it's like a soap. If you have oil in your pot, if you wash it with water, right, it's not going to come up. All right, so you take a soap, you put it in the pot, and what it does, it lifts the oil off of the pot, and it allows it to be water soluble and drain, in the sink. So it's the same concept in your body. And if you lose that ability, okay, to secrete bile, all right, that bile can get stuck. It can cause all type of issues. Okay, very dangerous issues. Okay, very dangerous issues. All right, so the liver creates bile. The gallbladder stores the bile. The bile is an emulsifier, which pretty much lifts fats, makes them water soluble, and then the pancreas comes in, secretes enzymes to break down the fats even more, to be absorbed through the intestines. Okay, we're not going to go too deep into that. Okay, let's go into the protocol, okay, of dealing with gallbladder issues, in particular gallstones. Okay, and how you can not have to tap in with Esau if you stay on top of these things. Okay, first things first, celery juice. Okay, celery juice, a great juice to deal with gallbladder liver issues. What does it do? It stimulates the liver gallbladder to start flushing. Okay, you're going to add more hydration, but it's going to start to stimulate the gallbladder liver. Okay, cleansing. It's going to start to cleanse that area. Okay, so first thing in the morning, you wake up, you're going to drink 16 ounces of celery juice. Now you can do this alone, but to make it a little bit more powerful, you're going to add 4 fresh dandelion leaves into that juice. It's going to make it bitter. It's going to stimulate that liver gallbladder even more. Okay, it's going to stimulate the gallbladder liver even more. Okay, to cleanse out those gallbladder ducts, and through bitter stimulation start to increase the body's ability to secrete bile. Okay, because if you have stones, there could be an issue to where you're not creating any bile. Okay, so celery juice first thing in the morning. You need a juicer. You should have a juicer. You're gonna take 1 stalk of celery. Okay, that's the whole celery, and you're gonna juice that. Okay, and then if possible, you're gonna get fresh dandelion leaves. You can get this at the grocery store. You only need about 4 to 5 leaves. Put that in with the juice as well. Okay, it's gonna make the juice a little bit bitter, and through that bitter stimulation, it's gonna allow the body to start secreting bile and flushing it out. Okay, that's the first thing you're gonna do. Now, radish juice. This is the second thing. Okay, you can find radish juice. Radishes are everywhere. Okay, this is at the grocery store. Now, I've seen radish juice stop a gallbladder attack instantly. I've seen that with my eyes. Okay, radish juice is going to be stronger than celery juice. Okay, celery juice is still good, but radish juice, if I had to choose between either or in this particular situation, I would choose radish juice because it has more of affinity for the gallbladder liver. Okay, this was a remedy, an ancient remedy for that very issue, for anything to deal with liver disease, anything to deal with gallbladder disease. Okay, the dis-ease of the liver gallbladder. Okay, think of these two as one. Okay, because they're connected with each other. Okay, and you don't want your gallbladder removed. Can you live without it? Yeah, but it's going to be hard. Okay, in certain brothers and sisters that's already happened, it is what it is. You can still do these things. Okay, so after you take your celery juice, you're gonna maybe wait 20-30 minutes, and then you're gonna start to consume radish juice. Very important, you must drink radish juice. Okay, at least 8 ounces. It doesn't taste good, but once you start drinking it daily, the taste is going to get better. Okay, and especially as it makes you feel better, you're gonna really appreciate radish juice. Okay, very stimulating. Okay, it's gonna cleanse that liver gallbladder out. Okay, if this is the only thing that you had, you could get it done if you were just drinking radish juice daily and you were on top of it and you modified your diet, and we'll talk about that. Okay, lemon water. Okay, so you took your celery juice, you took your radish juice, and then you're gonna take some lemon water too. Lemon water is gonna help dissolve the stone. The acid's gonna help dissolve the stone. Lemon juice also stimulates the liver. Okay, so you see where we're going with this, right? It stimulates the liver and the gallbladder. The acids within the lemon will help start to dissolve the buildup. Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, celery juice, then radish juice, and then you're gonna drink lemon water. Okay, you're gonna drink lemon water in the morning and throughout the day. Okay, squeeze half a lemon water in about 8 ounces of water, 8 to 16 ounces of water, and drink that. You don't have to drink it fast, but drink that. Okay, and that's gonna help. Do that as well. Okay, now this protocol as well can be done for also kidney stones. Okay, but this is mainly focusing on the liver. Okay, the next thing. Okay, and these are your daily foundational support. This is daily. Okay, if you want to overcome this dis-ease. Okay, apple cider vinegar. Okay, a lot of times when there's gallbladder problems, again, there's more. There's a lot of nuance here. So this is a basic protocol, but generally, if you have gallbladder liver problems, there's probably associated with other issues too. Okay, so will this work 100% for everybody in all cases? Somewhat, but of course, again, there's many other factors. This is just a basic, simple protocol that you can follow. Okay, so apple cider vinegar. If you do not have any adverse effects to apple cider vinegar, if there is no stomach inflammation, okay, if there's no ulcers, okay, if there's no acid reflux, basically, if you take apple cider vinegar and you're relatively okay, then you can take it. If you have an issue with apple cider vinegar, maybe you have some type of dysbiosis, okay, you have some type of SIBO, you have some type of yeast, bacterial overgrowth, then yeah, you don't want to take apple cider vinegar, okay? You have to clean that up too. You need to take garlic daily, wormwood, stuff like that, barberry, to clean that up if you have dysbiosis. But if you are okay, before your meals, okay, you're going to take a tablespoon, you can do 2 teaspoons, a tablespoon and 8 ounces of water. You can drink that through a straw, or you can just drink it regular. You can add some honey to it if you want. And you're going to take that before your meals. This is going to add more acidity in the stomach. And again, start to help dissolve the buildup, okay? So if apple cider vinegar works for you, take it. If it doesn't work for you, don't take it. If lemon water doesn't work for you, don't take it, okay? But it should. All right, now let's go to the herbs that we can use as well, okay? Now, the first 4 things up here in daily foundational, this should be done daily, okay? And if this is all that you had with diet modifications, you can find some real good success here, okay? But we'll add a little bit more power, and we'll add some more herbs that directly go to that liver, okay? Okay, dandelion root. That's the first herb. Okay, dandelion root. All right, a tincture. You should, if you have to buy, okay, you probably don't have the tincture, so buy a dandelion root tincture if you need to. Okay, but you should buy the whole herb and make a dandelion tincture. Okay, 1:5 ratio. Okay, and I have videos on my other channel, and I'll be uploading to DMS Apothecary. Okay, DMS Dedication and DMS Apothecary, and I show you how to make a 1:5 tincture. So you should make a 1:5 dandelion root tincture for sure. Okay, but in the meantime, if you're gonna go the tincture route, buy the tincture. But you're gonna have to buy, it's gonna run out fast. That's why I say you should buy it. But in the meantime, if you need to, take the tincture. You could go by the instructions on the tincture bottle, but the dose really is around 2 to 5 milliliters 3 times daily. Okay. If you do the tea, the root tea. Now, I like the root tea, and it's gonna be cheaper than a tincture. Okay. Here's the dose: 1 tablespoon dry root, simmer in 8 ounces of water for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Put a lid on that. And you're going to drink that 3 times daily. Okay. And then this is a dose for the powder. If you bought the dandelion root powder, half teaspoon, you can even do a teaspoon, simmer in 8 ounces of water, or you can steep it. And then you're going to drink that 3 times daily. Okay. Dandelion root is a remedy for gallbladder issues. It's literally a remedy for that. Okay, it's going to stimulate the liver and gallbladder. Okay, if I had to get another herb, I would go barberry. Barberry might even be a little bit better than dandelion root in this case. Okay, here's the dose. You see the dose here: 1 to 4 milliliters 3 times daily. If you can get barberry root bulk, buy barberry root and make the tincture. Okay, this is why it's important to have your apothecary make this tincture 1-to-5 ratio. Okay, here's the dose for the decoction, meaning you're simmering on the stovetop. 2 teaspoons dry root, simmered in 8 ounces of water for 20 minutes. Drink this 3 times daily. And then here's the dose for the powder. This is a remedy for gallstones. Okay, now the same thing, milk thistle and burdock root. It's this. Take a look at this, write it down, screenshot it. Okay, my battery's running low. I should be able to finish this up. Screenshot it. Here's the dose for the milk thistle. Same thing. Any of these herbs, pick 1 or 2 of these herbs. If I had a choice, if I only can pick one, maybe it's barberry root or dandelion root. If I could choose 2, dandelion and barberry root. But really, all 4 of these are superstars. Dandelion root, barberry, and milk thistle a little bit more than burdock root, but burdock root is amazing too. Okay, if you get all 4 of them, great. The more remedies, the better. Okay, but at least 1 to 2 of these remedies. Okay, and follow the dosing. You have to be consistent on the dosing. Okay. Avoid completely no fried foods, no processed foods, no seed oils, no saturated fats. Okay, focus on whole plant-based foods, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Now, I'm not telling that you can't eat meat because I already know Jake gonna eat meat. You could do that, but if you are really suffering, I will fall back from the meat for a period of time, for a couple of weeks, until you get this under control. If you stay on top of this, this should be under control pretty soon. Okay, the last thing, aloe vera gel. Okay, aloe vera gel. You're gonna do 2 ounces of aloe vera gel, 1 to 2 ounces of aloe vera gel, blend it. Okay, and you're gonna consume that. That's a bitter. That's gonna help with any digestive problem, and you're gonna make sure that there's no constipation. Because a lot of times, if there's gallbladder issues, there's some constipation. Again, there's other symptoms that are associated with gallbladder diseases. Okay, and then here, general recommendations: stay hydrated, take your tinctures 15 to 30 minutes before meals. All right, stay consistent. So this is a protocol for gallbladder issues, any gallbladder issues. Okay, go to a bulk supplier online or your local herb store. Okay, and get these herbs. I recommend you getting the whole herb, the bulk herb, at least 8 to 16 ounces of the bulk herb, and then making tea out of some of the herb, and then making tincture out of half of the herb. So when you're done with the tea, you can, and the tincture's ready, you can do the tincture. The daily foundational support, the juices. This is mandatory. You got, this is juice therapy, especially the radish juice. If I had to choose one, okay, but do everything. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Until next time, shalom to the elect.